again. The timing is just a little bit iffy, I would say, and GWC is taking advantage every single time. I mean, he's had things on lockdown pretty well, so Griffin's dealing damage, but GWC with the timing is able to just replenish. So,
well, right now the stacks are pretty even.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be. You know, because for what I've seen in terms of damage, I mean, yeah, there's an uncontested red again. Griffin not even there. Of course, he was getting Mega, but you have to. I mean, he has to make a play sooner or later. And what I've been seeing is that GWC is able to usually play. You know, Griffin comes at him, play defensively, and is able to basically trade damage. And this time he gets the drop.
Dude, did he not? He was sneaking around the right of that pillar. Did he not see GWC like on the other side of the pillar?
He didn't see it. No.
FOV 20.
Birthday present. Mega is up. Griffin has it, but he has no armor. And actually, one rail will put him in a really bad spot. Switch up to LG for GWC, and if GWC goes strong on this, Griffin's in big, big trouble. Look how carefully he's trying to exit this room. He does dodge the rails, so he is away. He's going to drop in on yellow. That isn't quite there yet. 3 seconds for it to spawn. Griffin does steal the red, finally. GWC actually pretty hurt here, and Griffin hopefully will get some initial damage on this mega play. GWC going to the bridge, trying to make sure he's not here. This is not where he wants to be at the start of this fight. Griffin should be able to put him down. Yes, finally we have a tied game, and Griffin will be able to replenish with Mega. What a beautiful sight to see. 3 seconds to red. Griffin a little bit slow grabbing that Mega, so red is taken. Can he close... Well, I should say not close the gap. He's closed the gap. Can he get the lead?
Well, right now he's in good position for it, spamming off a lot of nades. GWC still being between the two of these guys, the more patient of them, getting in more rail shots, but there's a nice one from Griffin right there. Walking into the blue balls, Griffin's going to be trying to wade right through it, trying to get in the damage. He knows the time is tight, and you can see him actually getting a little fidgety for the frag, and that stop at the wall nearly cost him a whole lot, but fortunately GWC whiffing the rail shot.
Just
now
barely.
He's got nothing coming up for a few seconds. Griffin's got to work with what he's got here for a while, so
nice
this is going to mean the next 10 seconds or so are going to be all damage, all fight. Griffin getting popped down, that rail almost sealing the deal. GWC dropping down with LG, and there it is, 30 seconds left. GWC up by 1 frag, and he's still got 6100, and that 50 is going to seal the deal for him, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Griffin, but he needs to pull off a miracle here. We have just a few seconds left to go. And Griffin is in no position to fight, to be honest. He has to spend half the time just trying to get some items. He does hit one good rocket, but 5 seconds left. I don't think he can chase fast enough. Oh my god, if he only had a railgun, he might be able to do a little bit more damage, but either way...
He was just running around. I think it was just running for the sake of running. I mean, the difference between chasing and running was really down to, well, who could get around the pillar faster.
Yeah. So, 2 impressives for GWC, 1 impressive for Griffin. As we head off to ZTN, GWC picking up the first map, and this is for all the kittens. You know, he who wins this heads off to the playoffs. But I would still like to see more mid-airs, please. More air rockets. That's my birthday present to myself. You know, once again, guys, we still have Viju versus the noobs right after this. At this point, you know, I think Griffin's gonna maybe feel a little bit more comfortable here on ZTN as he blows himself up. But GWC, if he continues this rocket devastation, I mean, let's take a look at a few things. The first thing that I love about GWC's rocket play is that he holds his rockets in like perfect situations. Like these little itty-bitty delays to reset his aim and make sure that his shot is 100%. I mean, it's so much fun to watch because like that's the difference between, you know, someone who's good and Cypher, you know, pretty much.
Prediction here: Griffin's gonna have a lot of trouble here on ZTN. He's been a little runny tonight, and I'm afraid that he's just going to be running into damage every single step he takes. But hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully we're going to be seeing 3 maps turn out of this. But GWC Griffin now in the server, now on the map. We're just waiting on F3s.
I think, I don't know. I mean, because I guess I'm thinking about what we've seen from Griffin previously on, say, King of the Hill or other. We can't really say too many tournaments because, again, he usually gets mom aggroed. But, pity, I know. But, you know, from what I know of his potential, ZTN should be pretty comfortable place one. So, I'm a little bit curious if we're going to see maybe some tighter railgun from him. But those rockets from GWC have just been absolutely phenomenal. So let them know that we're totally ready to go.
Alright. That's all I need to
Here we go. Going live. Finally in 5, Jahar, take us away.
Alright, here we are, ZTN, the Blood Run. Gonna be watching Griffin out of the gate getting an upper spawn, and GWC getting the force one, but Griffin is not gonna be able to make the jump, but that ended up working out well for him. That means first frag, that means, oh wow.
There we go.
Mike not, okay, fuck. Yeah, but yeah, fantastic play there, unexpectedly from Griffin. I'm sure he was going for red armor,
Free
but
railgun.
Plans changed a little bit, and Shoddy at the start is gonna finally be picking up first red here. And I'm sure Griffin was not planning any of that, but in later interviews, he's gonna be like, yeah, I totally dropped down from red to get that frag, totally.
Yeah. I saw the first 10 seconds, I knew what to do. Yeah, right now, Griffin is just destroying the map, and GWC is an unfortunate casualty of said destruction. Griffin, you know, look at how comfortable he is here. Plasma actually is the one weapon that can kind of harm him. I'm glad that he had the smarts to turn away, because I think a lot of players, they're kind of like, oh, it's just plasma. Everyone's terrible with plasma, and they go plus forwarding into it, and then they wonder why they're dead. Griffin, definitely a smart play here. And look at this. He realized where GWC is. Oh shit! And just drops a bomb on his face. Nade to the nuts. Actually, that almost killed Griffin, but he's able to finish it off with a little bit of blue ball action up to the red armor. Griffin can back off to the 25s and be just fine. GWC can get nothing happening for him, and this is kind of what I predicted, Jahar. I figured Griffin would be more comfortable here, and here comes the railgun. No, it's LG instead. I wanted the damn railgun, man. He hasn't fired it yet. Damn. Maybe he forgot that he picked it up from GWC's corpse because he ran through him. I don't know. It's like, oh, hey, I got a railgun.
He's going to steamroll a lot here, and GWC is going to be making some... Oh my... Again... Oh...
He got
well,
killed by his own
in his defense, he did get the grenade launcher spawn for like the 5th time. So...
I wish Griffin had a name like Brick, or I wish Griffin was Brick, or GWC, just what could I say he's a brick wall, but right now, GWC is just running into him and just falling flat on his face every single time, but I mean, in all realism here, this is all just an effect of GWC getting that spawn, which is a shit spawn, of course, but you know, it can be recovered from, but GWC is not taking the time to recover from that kind of situation. I mean, even after dying, he's just diving right back into it and not recovering from that horrible situation in the first 10 seconds. So this is a point where GWC, I know he's a plus forward kind of guy, but breathe. Just stand there for a second. Go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Doesn't some chick sing a song about just breathing? I think that we need to pump that out through the stream and get GWC to turn up the speakers, because it's not looking good for him.
Like sleep in a bottle. Oh, yeah. Ouch.
Oh my god, the LG. The LG is so painful to watch, and I can't imagine being on the other end of it. 33% LG for Griffin, but that last bout was really, really solid. GWC, in every turn, he's just in pain. Now, you know, oh god, that nade. At the start of the match, GWC was saying something about, you know, he's going back to GWC, meaning the Great Wall of China. And right now, I hate to say it, but that wall is a cheap knockoff, maybe built of plywood, because Griffin is just crashing through it with no real effort required.
Griffin finally hit his first rail right there. Only hit 11% though.
Yeah. But pretty solid item control, I think.